In today's video, we're going to be comparing the brand new Canis Freecrawler off-road vehicle against some of the most popular and best off-road vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online. We're going to be using the trophy truck and the Kamacho. So I think these are the best two comparisons. I know the Kamacho is a really good off-roading vehicle and it's relatively new. So I wanted to compare all of these vehicles today. If you think another off-road vehicle should have been included in here, let us know in the comments down below, and also let us know how you think it would compare to the new Canis Freecrawler. So let's talk about our barrier to entry first, and that is going to be price. Starting with the Freecrawler, it is actually kind of pricey when you compare it to some of the other options today. So none of them have trade prices, but the Freecrawler is $597,000. It's actually going to be the most expensive today. The trophy truck is $550,000, and the Kamacho is $345,000. So off-road vehicles typically aren't all that expensive, but getting close to 600 grand is pretty pricey when it comes to the majority of all the other off-road vehicles in the game. So you are going to be paying the most here for the Freecrawler, and I'd like to say that it was just a discrepancy in like the trophy truck came out first, the Kamacho second, Freecrawler last. That's not the case. The Kamacho came out like in the Doomsday Heist, and it's the cheapest one. So, year it's released and price really doesn't match up here. So the first test we need to run today is a speed test. How fast are these off-road vehicles? Now, there's a good chance you won't be doing a ton of off-road races, but on the off chance you do, which one of these is the quickest? And the answer is shocking. Shockingly bad for the Canis Freecrawler. It is so slow. So we know the Kamacho is one of the best off-road vehicles in the game. Same with the trophy truck, and they're pretty competitive. The Kamacho is by far the fastest. Trophy truck's quick, not faster than the Kamacho. This Canis Freecrawler is a slow, just chunky little thing. It's not fast at all. In fact, we were so shocked by its poor results that we ran this test again because we were that surprised that it performed that poorly in our little update. And we ran our second test, and lo and behold, the exact same results. You've got the trophy truck and the Kamacho off to a pretty great start, with the Kamacho pulling ahead at the end. And then you've just got the Canis Freecrawler that is all by itself at the end. So it is not all that fast. Really, the one thing the Freecrawler has, and this is something we'll actually notice a little bit later on, it's got really good torque and like 1 second acceleration, which is going to be good for a couple things, but speed on normal roads, not so much. So this vehicle, definitely not the speediest. Let's just say that. Now, another thing I wanted to test on this vehicle, since none of them are armored, none of them are bulletproof, but the Freecrawler actually has a snorkel. And typically when vehicles have snorkels like this, it allows them to survive in water at higher depths. And unfortunately, the snorkel on the Canis Freecrawler is cosmetic only. We took this up to the Zancudo swamps. Now, none of the vehicles we were testing today were able to survive this, so it's not like one is better than the other, but when you have a snorkel attachment like this, it would have been cool if it allowed the vehicle to drive in water a little bit better than maybe some of the other vehicles. That could have been something that you negated for its lack of speed, if it could go in higher depth water than that. But unfortunately, it cannot. So again, that's one of the most unfortunate things about this, because the snorkel is cool. I just wish it was effective. Now, what about off-roading? How does this vehicle fare off-roading? And it's actually a ton of fun. Now, I don't know how to sit here and say, this vehicle is better than that at off-roading, and I also don't know how to measure how good something is at off-roading, but getting back to what I said earlier, this vehicle has a ton of torque and a lot of acceleration for about 1.5 seconds. Now, it flatlines really quickly, but that torque and acceleration makes this an amazing off-road vehicle. We sort of took this up Mount Chiliad just as a test, and this was so much fun to go up the mountain. It was able to do it with ease. I was hardly holding down the accelerator, and it was climbing up this mountain like it was no big deal at all. So that is going to be one of the best benefits of this vehicle. It is great at off-roading. Now, how does it compare to other off-road vehicles and the Kamacho and the trophy truck? I think it was a little bit better than the trophy truck. Might have been on par with the Kamacho. I'm not sure how other off-road vehicles work, but it is really great at off-roading, and that's something I really did have a ton of fun with. So as far as that goes, it's really great. Now, let's talk about the next thing of this vehicle, and that is customization. So out of off-road vehicles, this car has incredible customization. I would say it is on the exact same level as the Kamacho in terms of customization. Way more than the trophy truck, way more than other off-road vehicles you're going to see in-game. And that's great, because when I say there's a ton of customization, I literally mean it. There is so much you can do to this car. Bull bars, bumpers, skirts, different exhausts, different hood options, different grille options. So many different things you can do. And it's got 10 unique liveries. And a lot of the liveries are amazing. Like this lifeguard one that I've got on here. That is so cool. Moving on though, something I really dislike about this vehicle, and it's something I really don't think I can get over, and that is just how ugly it looks. Like, it is one of the worst looking cars of all time. It looks like a crunched cube with like a weird back. The front of the car looks okay. The back of the car just looks so stupid, like absolutely ridiculous. And again, I don't know why Rockstar made this look so bad. Like, one of the weirdest things about it is it has like a back window that literally is only effective if you were like 3 feet tall. Because when you're sitting elevated up like you are, the only way you can see out of it is if you look down, which is not helpful at all when you're driving. So there's a lot of little like things that don't make sense about this vehicle. We also wanted to compare it size-wise to some of the other more popular off-road vehicles in the game. So that's exactly what we've done here. And lo and behold, it is by far the shortest. It is just really, really strange. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes it effective at, off-roading. I don't know if that makes it so slow at top speed, but it is by far like the shortest vehicle that we're looking at today, which is just such a strange look. So am I going to be buying the Canis Freecrawler when it comes out in Grand Theft Auto Online? Probably, because I think the pros outweigh the cons, but just know that there is a lot of cons with this vehicle, and you can probably get a better, cheaper, and just as fun option in the Kamacho that if you use in races, you'll probably be more effective with, and overall it doesn't look like a crunched little ice cube. I don't know why. I just have such a weird look when I see this car, and it's kind of hard to get over. But anyways, that right there is my review of the Canis Freecrawler compared to some of the other vehicles in the game, some of the best off-road vehicles. Bottom line, this thing is a little bit more expensive than most off-road vehicles. It has amazing customization, pretty good at off-roading, but its weird look in top speed is something I think a lot of people are going to have a hard time getting over. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know if you think this vehicle is worth it. Are you going to be buying it? Are you not going to be buying it? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.